Marvel Comics is looking to expand their newly revitalized Ultimate Universe. Things got off on a fascinating note as the villainous maker attempted to recreate his home in the pages of Ultimate Invasion. Fortunately, a team of Ultimate heroes were able to stop him. However, the maker's villainous council are still seeking to expand some of their influence. My name is Oracle Brannock, and today, let's go ahead and see if the brand new Ultimate X-Men are able to put a stop to the Maker's Council. But before we get deeper into the video, I want to encourage you to consider subscribing to the channel and hitting the like button as well. Visionary creator Peach Momoko creates a new generation of X-Men for an all-new universe. Hisako Ichiki is a teenage girl who just wants to live a normal life, go to school, hang out with her friends, ignore the political strife boiling out over the events of Ultimate Invasion. But life has other plans for her. In Japan, urban legends have sprung to life and brought some unusual new powers with them. Meet Armor, Maystorm, and a group of new Ultimate X-Men, the likes of which you've never seen before. Ultimate X-Men Issue 1 is both written and illustrated from Peach Momoko. We have additional scripting over from Zack Davisson, letters from VC's Travis Lanham, design from Jay Bowen, and the main cover for the issue is also illustrated over from Peach Momoko. Really love the way that this cover showcases the way that Hisako is able to manifest some of her armor powers late within the course of the issue here. Also want to extend a big thank you to Adventures in Poor Taste and preview some of the excellent pages over from Peach Momoko over the course of the core issue here. I really think Ultimate X-Men Issue 1 kicks off on a really fascinating note, as Peach Momoko is able to introduce a little bit more levity, and we get to see Hisako enjoying her graduation here. Interestingly enough, though, Hisako seems to carry so much anxiety over the course of this scene. I was able to really nicely bring some juxtaposition towards what Hisako is feeling, as well as what DC's Linda is currently experiencing in the course of the main Flash series by Cy Spurrier and Mike Deodato. There was so much strong characterization for Hisako over in Ultimate X-Men Issue 1, and I do think that some of the anxiety that Hisako feels just does a phenomenal job fueling the supernatural elements and mysterious and tragic elements of her past that really introduce so much strife towards the second half of the issue's narrative here. So many of the other comic books in the Ultimate line of titles have really seemed pedestrian with the way that they've encountered some of their characters and then the way that they've mixed up the cast. For instance, T'Challa as a character feels really similar to his 616 counterpart. In that sense, I'm really happy that Ultimate X-Men takes place over in Japan because I think it creates a really fascinating setting and location for our characters to have some interesting camaraderie. I'm also really interested with the slow pace of Ultimate X-Men Issue 1. I expected there to be a big ensemble piece really introduced throughout this script. However, this one really focuses in on the core cast member of Armor. As long as some of the characterization from Maystorm is as strong as what we've seen with Hisako, I am more than happy to see Peach Momoko taking her time with fleshing out the team dynamics and ensemble cast here. So at the end of the day, I think Ultimate X-Men Issue 1 is just a phenomenal chapter of the core comic book that really sets itself apart from the rest of the Ultimate Comics line. I think some of the artwork in this series is just so beautiful and inspired by this fascinating Eastern sensibility that'll hopefully have some really interesting influences on the scope of other comic books over at Marvel. I want to know from you, was some of the fascinating artwork over in this series able to appeal to you? What were some of your thoughts over on the really strong characterization for Hisako as well? Really curious to hear what some of your thoughts are on this fascinating debut chapter over for Ultimate X-Men. Thank you so much for coming to watch our video covering the debut over on Ultimate X-Men Issue 1, and we'll be back to see however the Ultimate X-Men fight back against the Maker in future issues. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.